nothing but class. It's never been average, never been on. Average told me I'm tougher than homie Javante. The fight is my mantra. I want it, I will. Get you a wheel, they carry it. We fight in a league, my is all. I'm back in my bag. I'm back in my bag. I'm done.
It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And off we go from Minneapolis. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Mafe bringing that play to a halt. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. McCarthy to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it'll be Seahawks football. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. From the 37. Got his target. It's Granson. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Howell out of the shotgun. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 now. is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Al throwing on third down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. And after the punt, the offense comes out onto the field. And the Vikings are going to take over from deep in their own side. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pass is caught, it's T.J. Hawkinson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. On play action now, McCarthy. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He has the 1st over the middle. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings go up 6-0 here in the 1st. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reichert set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Working from the pistol, Powell. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Play action here with Howell. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Howell back to throw. Gets this to Fant. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Throw again, it's Howell. Connects with Fant. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Tried to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was a practice field coming to life for everybody to see. There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
2nd and 1. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They've got a man in motion. Throwing on 3rd, Howell. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Hey, dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. Give him 5 on that carry, bring it up 2nd and 5.
At the 37-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Just a field goal separates these two. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. McCarthy now, blitz coming. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. He beams one deep right side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now Howell off to play action. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Howell. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. Howell from the gun. He finds Fant. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 8. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. The shotgun, Howell. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. That was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Now McCarthy escapes the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. McCarthy to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. On the give, it's Brooks. And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. A tight end in motion now. On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
All set up now for 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And it sets up 2nd down. Running it now out of the gun. And he carries it for a big gain that gets him down into the red zone. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
The screen pass falls incomplete.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th down instead. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Foul out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. It's the Vikings, about set to begin their drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The running back gets it on the draw. His foray up the middle, nets about 3. Tackle made by Nehemiah Pritchett. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. They'll punt another one away. Corey Bajorquez returning to the field. His first effort went 47 yards. Bronk looks to have a little more into this one. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. No return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Complete out to the right side. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now Howell to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Howell now. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Still sticking with the passing game. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Here's Howell, 1st and 10. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. throw again. It's Howell. He's got it at the 6. And he drives this forward to the 6. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. From the red zone now. And oh, he got it! Interception! That is Lewis. And the Vikings will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. He lofts it deep left. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Seahawks make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
At their own 30-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Back to throw it. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Return coming from the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, first and 10. It's a sweep, he pops the pass forward. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels, and right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40. To the air on first down, Howell. Throwing the out route complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
On the draw, it's Pacheco. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Now Howell off to play action. Completes this one to Granson. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
First down carry for Pacheco. It's It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. It's Pacheco again. Space to the left. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
A counter give here to Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Complete on the option. Touchdown, Seattle! The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought down by Reek Woolen.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Brought down by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks adding an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. McCarthy looking to throw. That's complete. Here's Brooks. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Brooks on the give, headed right. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Second down now, 7 to go. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Sheds off a rusher. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's going to get the Vikings the 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
from the 42. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets him around 6 there. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They send a receiver in motion right. 3rd down run with Brooks. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
4th and 3, drive on the line. He'll throw it. He's got the ball on the sideline. Ooh, difficult play, small gain, but it counts. 1st down.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's on the move. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about real power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that 1st down.
Running once more with Brooks. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Hockenson reels it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Seahawks are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Well, no gain on the play, just fine for the defense, so they're going to decline the flag and let that play stand. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Powell from the gun. They did it! He made the interception! And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back to the air. Howell after the pick. Complete to DK Metcalf. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
First down, Howell. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. Howell out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
He's back to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
You know, 3rd and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
Looking to throw. He's got it to his running back. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They come through with a massive gain there on 4th down, 24 yards, and it's a 1st down. They'll run, Pacheco. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. Howell now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested captures, and he couldn't.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. A pretty automatic look for him from the left.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's the gain of 7. Brings up
2nd and 3 now.
24-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Hits his running back. And he'll get it up to the 44. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. He'll look to throw it. Able to find Hawkinson. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Here he is to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 39. He'll get this one to Brooks. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout taken by the offense. Their 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Throwing now. Trying to push it deep downfield. That could be a Seahawks make the play that should win them this game. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. The offenses love execution plays like that on 1st down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
So the Seahawks take this one on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.